Now, government is expected to engage the services of a contractor to expand some identified storm drains in the whole municipality of the Volta region to curb perennial flooding. According to the Volta Regional Director of the National Disaster Management Organization, Ivy Amewuga, an assessment report has been submitted to the appropriate agency awaiting approval and execution. She was speaking to the media on the sidelines of the donation of relief items to the flood victims by the Rotary Club of Ho.
A July 8, 2023 flood left ravaging effects on Ho and surrounding communities in the whole municipality of the Volta region. People's investment, personal belongings and food items were swept away by the flood, recorded to be the biggest experienced within the last 2 decades. Some buildings in the affected areas were severely damaged. The National Disaster Management Organization was unable to perform its mandated duties of providing relief items to cushion victims in the interim. Ivy Amewuga is the Volta Regional NADMO Director.
We have appealed that disaster management is not, it's a collective effort. So we don't leave it to NADMO alone because the numbers are very huge. We are looking at about over 1,000 victims. We don't want to go with what we have and then it will start hearing that you have left Kojo out, you've left Mensa out.
This informed a decision by the Rotary Club of Ho to mobilize some items to support NADMO to provide for the victims. 75 bags of rice, 250 bottles of oil and 120 packs of soap were handed over to the organization for onward distribution to the victims.
We witnessed a flood in Ho, which we have never seen before. I have been in Ho for the past 10 years. I've never seen anything like that before. So when we saw that Rotary being a service organization with to help people, we decided to come together to see how best we can put this together. So we solicited for funds from Rotarians, non-Rotarians all over the district. And we gathered some money and together we put together the items to give to the flood victims. And that's what we've just done this morning.
As the flood happened, some people, their food items and stuff got damaged. So sending this item to them will be of great importance to them, to help them to sustain them for some time as they get back to their normal situations. So these items are very much important to them.
However, the size of some main storm drains and culverts in Ho was identified as a contributing factor to the perennial floods. Technocrats and stakeholders suggested an expansion of the drains to prevent annual flooding. Ivy Amewuga said reports have been sent to the appropriate government agencies awaiting approval.
You know that for the expansion and whatever, government have to release the money. So the paperwork needs to be done for such actions to continue. So we have tabled in the reports after the tour, and we are hoping that very soon we will see some action commencing on the affected roads and places.
So we heard about Fred Kwame Asari, Joy News, Ho.